On venues like this, I keep to a two-line approach when I'm targeting F1s and carp during the winter months. On the long line, I like to fish it out my peg. I feel like that's where the fish will gather during the winter months. You know, a little bit of bankside disturbance, the colour's dropped out the lake, so naturally them fish are going to push away where they feel most safe. So one long line for me keeps it dead simple. I can loose feed that with a catapult at times, or pot it when I'm fishing it perhaps, and that can gather fish in that little area of your peg. The second area of my peg that I like to target is the short line. Now this is more of an area I'd like to fish towards the end of the match or pleasure session, because it needs a bit of time to build up. Naturally them fish aren't going to be there, they don't want to live close in to the bankside during the winter months. In summer, yeah, they'll live around the margins and short from the off, but when things cool down, the lake's dropped its colour out, that's more of an area where you need to draw fish into. So that's why I like to prime my swim up throughout the day, throwing 8 to 10 maggots twice, and then in the last hour when the light drops and then fish really want to feed, they come in there, and that's when you can put a lot of fish in your net, because they're only there for one reason, and that's eating your maggots. And there you go, prime example. By just keeping that rig still, once I've presented my hook bait, that was a pretty fast bite. There's a good chance that that F1 had watched that hook bait down to the bottom and honed in on it. 2 red maggots, a brilliant stand-up hook bait. There you go, got him. Look at that, easy 2.5 pound. Hooked perfectly in the mouth. Look at that, an absolute stunner.